Oh my god, hi.
Jazz
Hi.
hands.
Jazz hands. Axolotl fringe thingies. Whatever they are. What do? Are they gills? They take in oxygen and stuff?
Yes.
I don't know.
Or are they just meant to be intimidating?
Are you intimidated by them?
They're kind of weird. I'm not gonna lie. They're adorable in this weird, like not from this planet kind of way.
But intimidated?
Sometimes I don't use the right words good, but it's all right. I just
Immediately noticed. I asked her before, you gonna keep it up? And she said, yeah, let's see how long someone notices.
I noticed that she had your logo. I didn't realize that she was taking your name today.
It's not just today. I take it other days too.
Well, okay. Said the English major. Yeah, I know. And there she is. Yeah, English is one of those things where you use it or lose it. Or you use it and lose it.
Yeah, like, did you stop talking?
If I don't use good English a lot, oftenly, then it gonna go.
Well, we do live in Louisiana.
Yep. And
Not
that
for
I interact a
long.
lot.
Gotta move to Washington.
Oh no, God no.
Why?
Like, because now Jenna and I could work anywhere, but our salaries will stay the same, and they go a lot longer.
My salary is definitely a Louisiana salary.
Yeah, and like my company is headquartered in Virginia, and so like I got it good right now. I'm gonna test that. So who is ready for the clash? Wants to know, Usama. I bet he's ready. Are you ready?
I am both ready and not at all ready. Like,
you're ready to be ready.
She's
I'm
ready to get it done
ready.
and over with.
I am not done with everything I need to do. So I don't know. I did another the yellow ones. I don't know why they think yellow is green, but I did another 30 fish. I have.
And what are those for? Like, you're gonna give them away for just take them? Or are they prizes?
No. So I made scavenger hunts. I have 4 versions of a 5-question scavenger hunt. And so people can pick up a scavenger hunt. It will hopefully encourage them to go around to the other vendors. It's only 5 questions each, but we have 4 versions. And when they finish it and they bring it back to us, then they can get a fish and a raffle ticket.
Scavenger hunt's fun. Vibes, thanks. He said for the $1.99 super chat, he says, I'm here, y'all can start now. Cool. Appreciate it. What? Y'all went to silent mode typing.
Oh, I was asked what the secret word is because
look at Linky
things are
doing
working.
Linky things. Nice.
I was just gonna look. So I had to give that.
There's a secret word.
There is.
And I know what it is.
Yeah, I told Annette before the stream to help me look for it, just in case.
Cool.
So yeah, so if you didn't catch before this stream, Matt went live on Fishfam Link to give updates about kind of what's going on.
Yep. Yeah, I should definitely watch that stream if you missed it. Watch the replay, and then go.
Just listen
Patreon.
to it. Don't watch it.
Yeah,
it's not a flattering angle.
And then go to fishfam.link and become a Patreon.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. He
What?
can't find
What?
the replay.
It didn't go private, did it? So that's like
See.
with TikTok, the live streams. I don't think they store the replays by default. I don't think you can. Once the live stream
Oh,
is
it's
over,
currently
it's
unavailable because he streamed vertically.
over. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, he'll just have to do another one.
No, it was on the Fishfam link channel. But I
Maybe
guess
it's set.
the gist of it is like some things are currently unavailable for Fishfam link because they were broken. And instead of putting out broken things on the back end, we're kind of like cooling down on those things for a bit. Also, consider the amount of hours and all of our own personal money that goes into it, and consider being a Patreon to help out.
There you go. Scotty misses Linky. That can be solved with more money.
Become a Patreon by going somewhere and doing something.
Yeah, go to the thing. Go to the thing, click the stuff, and pay the money. And there you go. We're really prepared to talk about things.
We are.
Sure.
Yeah. Well, and like Isama said, supporting Fishfam Link supports the community if you think about it. And Koro, I asked Koro, and I don't know if he saw it at the end of the Fishfam Link chat, but Koro won the Aquarium co-op giveaway, and I got an email today that said that the co-op order was delivered. So, Koro, please let me know if it was delivered.
Well, he got the plants.
Okay.
And I sent them to the right but wrong address because he's in the process of moving.
Well, Scotty, I didn't see it because I was getting ready for this. So maybe he'll answer
if you guess the secret word in such a manner, it voids the secret word. It must be said in context.
Yep. Oh, wait.
So where?
I don't know. Oh, he said yes, he did.
Cool.
Okay. And the plants are in the co-op.
Sweet.
Okay. Matt said only if you can. Please don't spend money with Fishfam Link if it has a much better place to go. And that is correct. You can support Fishfam Link financially, but also for free through word of mouth. So
promote it. Spam it. Pester your friends. Make them become fish keepers so you can promote Fishfam Link to them.
So yeah, Whip, it's a smiley face holding a snail.
But you are holding a cat.
Yes.
It's not a kitten anymore.
They're always a kitten. Are you suggesting that Phoebe isn't a kitten?
She is an old lady.
How old is she now?
17-ish.
17.
I mean, 17 and a half.
It's just a teenager.
Sure. Yeah. No, when she wants something, she goes and does something that she knows we don't like. Mm-hmm. That's what she does. Is that teenage behavior? It's like teenage rebellion?
Absolutely. What do you mean is that teenage behavior?
Jake says, for the first time in many years, I'm actually close to being flat broke. I started that off way more optimistic in the sentence. I was about to say, congratulations for whatever. No, okay. Yeah, that sucks.
Congratulations for having a baby.
Yeah. Yeah, they take the monies. What noise was that?
That was Liam.
Oh. Well then. I'm going to go log in and pull up the pants list.
Do you guys have a file for a poster for Fishfam Link or maybe I'll throw together a poster to put on my stands at the swap. So,
Wow, really? Really?
but it was in context. So
It was totally an accident. You know, like I don't think he did that intentionally because stress. There's a lot of stress to go around. So
yeah.
that is perfectly valid. Hashtag tape if you would like to enter for a chance to win aquarium background tape. It's tape that you use to tape your aquarium backgrounds to your aquarium so that you have a background on your aquarium. And
I didn't have one ready. Here we go.
There it is. It's invisible.
So
you can get your own at aquariumbackgroundtape.com. I made that URL up, and I'm not sure if that's the right one, so let me verify.
Made it up.
Aquarium background tape.
Oh.
Don't destroy the.
No,
whatever.
just the box.
Nope, it's aquarium. It's aquariumtape.com. Wait, hold on. Is that the right one? Yes, aquariumtape.com. Much shorter URL.
Oh, you know what? I could have just told you because it was here.
Oh, look at that.
Anyway, so give Matt his points for saying the secret word. And Kyle asked, do we have a file for a poster for Fishfam link? Or I'll throw together a poster to put on my stands. We have a banner. I don't know if I can show the banner. It would be.
Well, we have a file for a banner, or
yeah, I have a file, but
right.
I have a file of it. I can find the file.
Well, yeah, we've got stuff. We've got promo images. We've got fancy schmancy logo, and
we have a video. Like we have a picture of Matt shirtless inside of a fish tank.
Is Lillian even here? He's saying, go get the banner and hold it up behind your mom. The banner has a lot of green in it as well. So it's not a great idea.
She's talking to her friends. All right. Matt's got his 5 points. And that gives Matt 12 points. And he's sneaking up on the Zen Ginger, who has 238 points.
I'm sure there's no one in between.
Well, second place is Rachel Bootscats with 89. And, well, technically third place because Myrtle has 1,001,189 points. Can't be caught. And then following Rachel is Annette with 69 points.
I stopped there purposely. It's everyone's favorite.
69. Nice. Are you still looking for the file?
Yeah, because I can't. So I'm using StreamYard in Edge. But all my files are like all my pictures and stuff are easily accessible through Chrome. So I'm just trying to find the actual file where I sent the email to the people to make the banner. And to the Millweb 1 people.
Usama, you've got 16 points. Yeah. And Branton, let's see. We'll just start looking.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Does it sound... Does it sound like that when I do it?
No, yours is more like Happy Valentine's Day.
So like a demon. Okay.
Yeah,
I couldn't get it that deep without it getting scratchy.
Branton, you got 28 points. And 1 for the panel. Thank you, Geek.
Oh.
It's spooky season.
Okay.
Well, While you're looking at files, or I guess if I start talking about something else, you will miraculously find the file and interrupt me. Is that correct?
As long as it's not about plants.
Well, I've found the file.
Of course you
Of
did.
course I found the file.
Let's see it then.
Hold on. Here we go. Share. There you go. That's it. It's not like poster sized, but we have it. It is Myrtle's tank. He allowed us to use that picture whenever we were making the banner for the channel. And it has our information. So I could, is it Kyle outside in who asked about it? Send an email to hello@fishfam.link and I can send you the image for this. I can also send you the logo. We have the logo with and without the words in white, blue, black, and light blue. So I can, if you tell me like what color logo you'd like, if you want just the logo, I can send that file too.
Sweet. Nancy wants more trivia on not Monday. Yeah, agreed. It's the same as the towels. I don't know. So there, yeah, you can have the like. I guess anyone can have the logo, right? If they want to like put it on their stream or something like that.
Yep.
I know.
If you
John does my fish tanks. He's got the Fish Family logo.
Yep.
In the
and we have it without the background. So if you want a copy of the logo with the invisible background so that it doesn't have like a white box behind it, just send an email and we can get that over to you.
Sweet.
That's an easy, free way to promote.
Like a white border around it or something, maybe. It just like because the contrast might be weird.
Well, then they should get the white one. If a white border would be important.
Well, I'll be okay. Scotty says I should talk about how awesome the Wet Your Plant stream was with Tom Barr, and it was pretty good. It's a lot of information to absorb. What I'm doing right now actually is going through that stream because it was. So first of all, backstage we asked Tom like how much time you got for us. He said about an hour. That stream ended up going 2.5 hours, which we're very grateful for. But what I would like to do, what I'm doing right now, is going through the stream and I'm going to pare it down. I have no idea how long it's going to be, but I want to pare it down to like the nuggets of wisdom that he imparted on the stream. Especially like the first half of it had a lot, because like the goal was of that stream was to debunk some of those myths that still keep going around FishTube.
Mm-hmm.
Just because I don't even know why.
Well, and also on like Facebook and stuff too, not just on YouTube. A lot of these myths are perpetuated across social media.
But what's crazy to me is like, I mean, I guess it's not that crazy because I spent a lot of time as a beginner just kind of taking things as for what they were. Like, okay, this person has a billion, bajillion viewers and subs and says such and such. Why would I not believe them? I mean, I can go on YouTube and learn how to fix my phone, take my phone apart, and that's almost always accurate. So, like, why would it be different on FishTube? But it's a lot of nuances that and variations in water chemistry and stuff that can change the way you approach the hobby. So, I think it's important to look at that kind of stuff. I don't think we're gonna really change any minds because there's also like the psychological barrier of egos and shit. And you're like, what are we going to do about that? Nothing. But I like the fact that the information is now plainly there and it's on my channel and I feel honored for that.
And that's just not just about plants. Like I'm sure Annette sees misinformation about snails in Facebook all the time. I see so many people who get a betta what can I put with the betta? A mystery snail would go great with your betta. And or like
I think
I
the
have
worst
10 mystery
misinformation
snails.
comes from YouTubers that don't have mystery snails and they just read the first Google thing that pops up.
Because
And I'm
that
like,
top
there's
10
a whole
cleanup
entire
crew.
page dedicated to how mystery snails are aliens trying to take over the world. Does that mean it's true because it's on Google? No. Like, but it's like they just they type in whatever question they're going to say, and then they read off the first answer that pops up, and it's like, okay.
Yeah, and Google results can also be a game of popularity too.
Mhm.
And yeah, it sucks. Thank you, Vibes, for the $1.99 super chat. Favorite item from Chick-fil-A? I don't have one. I think I changed waffle fries. How about that? And chicken.
My favorite, which I think you can only get at breakfast, is they make like a like honey butter bread chicken sandwich, like little mini chicken sandwiches.
Yeah, those are pretty good.
Do you have a favorite item in it?
Where?
Chick-fil-A?
Chick-fil-A.
So I've only been to Chick-fil-A once, and it was at the Philadelphia airport. And when I went there, they were sold out of everything except for like the basic sandwich. So I tried their basic sandwich, chicken sandwich.
And how was it?
I was hungry and not picky.
It was food?
I think I liked their like Chick-fil-A sauce. Never had it before, so gave that a go.
Oh, Lillian loves that. Like you can get it at Walmart, and that's what she like
Yeah.
keeps to dip stuff in, like instead of ketchup if we have fries with something, or like she doesn't want her cane sauce. If we get cane, she'll use the Chick-fil-A sauce. I would like to know what vegan eggs are. Dropped off some Corey eggs and some vegan eggs to J Rock.
What could it possibly be? Well, yeah, I'm assuming Geek's talking about some orange Venezuelan Corys, and not to
Yeah.
brag, but like our Corys are spawning right now, and it's not even because, well, it's probably weather change, but like I haven't been doing any kind of cold water changes. It's still very much lukewarm bath water that's been sitting out for a little while, water changes. And I think at least the Corys that are spawning right now, I think the biggest trigger is food. When I start
Mhm.
putting a shit ton of bloodworms, freeze dried black worms, the black worm sticks, pellets, whatever you call them, which I need to get more of from Ken's Fish, and then vibra bites as well. So the orange Venezuelans going nuts right now. They've been going nuts like every few days for a little while, but and then the Adolphoid Corys started spawning as well. But what am I going to
Mhm.
do with those? Because we're a week out from getting ready, like to really get the hell out of here. And if I harvest them now, they'll hatch in a few days, and they will be not even close to
Mhm.
being able to be left unsupervised for that
Yeah.
long, for almost a week. But I feel I'm not urgently trying to harvest the Adolphoi eggs because I feel vindicated. Those 7 Adolphoi that hatched, they are still alive, and they are still small, but like half the size of the adults, eating regular Cory food. Not worried about them anymore. So I feel like I finally did it with a lot of help from, well, first Eric actually sending some females that will spawn,
Mhm.
and then Foxy from helping me figure out how to feed them and just like trying all the things and finally getting them to eat and grow and be fish that have a will to live.
Geek Boy said give them to someone local that can take care of them. That's what I did. But we have Brookley,
Brookley is busy
and
as busy
and
gets.
that's it, who could take care
Yeah.
of baby fish. And yeah, if she's busy, then we have no one. Whoops,
But
I
that's
don't.
fine. They will spawn again.
Yeah. Whoops, I don't trust any business not open on Sunday, especially when I'm craving chicken, which is all the time. And it's like only on Sundays when I'm out that I'm near Chick-fil-A. Like there's a Chick-fil-A in the mall, which is all the way across town. And then there's one by like Target and PetSmart and stuff, which is also like 30 minutes away. So it's not like a quick go grab it for dinner thing.
Let's see. So I was trying to pull
Oh,
the
and
participants
it was
list.
gudgeon, not vegan.
Oh, okay, that's different. It's not vegan at all. It's a fish.
Annette, have you ever heard of snails eating eggs?
Real quick, can I just let Matt know in case he was working on something? I was looking to pull the participants list and I don't see it quite yet.
Okay.
So if I need to go to the regular one, I can. But if I just need to wait a few more minutes, I will. Just wanted to let him know in case
Okay.
he's working on it. Okay.
So Nathan said his quarries had 2 batches of eggs, but the snails ate them because he doesn't see a fish and it wasn't the shrimp.
I'd say no. Unless you're like starving your snails and you have a large number of them, maybe.
I've
But
not witnessed a snail eating a Cory egg. I mean, I know that they are prone to eat eggs
maybe like a
they
couple here and
can.
there, but like to wipe out 2 batches and stuff.
The thing about Cory eggs too is that they actually get kind of like firm and a nice outer shell to them, so you can handle them and put them and transfer them. And so I don't like maybe snails would eat them if they could, but I think they might be a little bit too difficult to eat.
He said
Like
I
assassin
moved them
snails.
into the shrimp tank and it only had ram's horns and shrimp. I think Roxanne puts ram's horns in
So do
her
I.
eggs so that they'll clean the eggs and keep them from fungusing. Right?
Yeah, she does. Like
I've
she's done that
seen
egg watch.
snails in her like egg watch videos crawling over the eggs.
Oh, here's a question for the chat. So Geek spelled it out phonetically sequel.
No,
Do
he
you
didn't.
say
He is for sure using speech to text right now.
well then he said sequel. Oh, because he said coding instead of
Yeah.
coding. Do you say sequel or SQL? Everyone at my job says sequel.
I think everyone who is familiar with SQL says SQL, and everyone who just sees the letters SQL and doesn't know what they mean say SQL.
Mm-hmm. What do you
That's my
say, Annette?
guess.
Sequel.
Now you do. So Jake had a very good point. I think fuck around and find out is a good way to approach fish keeping. You could do your research, but live and learn lessons are also valuable. You can learn a lot from failures. Yep, and that's the thing about fish keeping versus like just fish in general, because studies on fish are hardly ever in the context of a closed system in somebody's house that has like a bajillion variables. All of the studies on fish, if they're on ornamental fish, the studies are always like about what extreme thing they can tolerate on either end, and what will kill them and what won't kill them. And it's in a laboratory setting. Or the studies are on food fish, like what's like a toxic level of nitrates for food fish, because that kind of is more applicable to humans. Nobody's actually funding some true scientific studies on ornamental fish in a home environment. So a lot of our approach to fish keeping has to be anecdotal, experimental. Any research we do has to be anecdotal. Like our research is literally just finding out other people who have kept that fish and people we trust. And sometimes they're wrong, sometimes they're right, but only like for their water. Just shit we got to find out. We got another super sticker, or no, a super sticker from Vibes with no
Yeah.
question attached to it.
It's an ice cream
Thanks,
cone.
Vibes.
How would you
Nice.
read Zenny's message to Vibes?
Thanks, Vibes.
No, like what kind of attitude she got with it? Now it's all caps, exclamation
Screaming rage. Screaming
I get
rage.
like thanks Vibes.
Oh, just like sarcasm. Like
That's just how I
you're
read
such
it.
a
Thanks,
disruption.
You could have
Stop disrupting the stream
All
of
could've-
money.
caps and like
could
the
have sent that money to
exclamation point.
Fishfam link, but you sent it to Steven instead.
I like Jeremy's experiment. He's conducting a study on how many aquariums he can build and stuff into his basement. That's a big basement, okay? So the answer is a lot of very large tanks.
Thanks a lot, Vibes.
Oh, there he goes again.
Boots' attitude too.
Thank you, Vibes. Whip says 15. 15 of how big? I like a big basement. I'm kind of a dick, so that tracks, but I swear it wasn't like that. Not ever.
Nancy.
What? Oh, way to go,
Wait.
Vibes. Good job. No, thank you.
Oh, he cheated when he added an addition to the basement.
Well, you know
Just-
what? It's not cheating. It's your house. It's your basement. You made more basement. If I had a basement and the basement was my fish room and I were building massive ass tanks, I think I'd want a bigger basement too.
I read Foxy's just like off the top of my head. I think the shit fairy's visiting us, and I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry for your toilet. Automatically thinking she's announcing to us, to everyone, that they've got diarrhea going on in the house.
What do you think the shit fairy looks like? Does it like have a dripping
Matt.
magic wand?
Matt, no, Tutu. Cleaning toilets with Plecos.
So 300 pleco babies right now. What kind? Is it the ancestral baby? Like when I see 300, I'm assuming that it's the bristlenose, because that's how they do. How many fish can fit in a 10-gallon? It's a good experiment, done responsibly. I guess I'm doing an experiment, but also keeping really, really, really poor records of how many guppies can go in a 40. The answer is somewhere between 10 and 10,000, and I kind of lost count when I put the initial like 10 in there a long time ago.
So here are the answers: a pleco in a dress.
Okay.
The wand is a plunger.
Is it like a dirty plunger or is it a
And
clean plunger?
She'd definitely have toilet paper stuck to her foot.
Of course. Yep.
So the shit fairy has to be a girl, because I automatically thought like boy and Matt.
It could be. Nancy had 300-ish endlers and a 29. How did you even count? Like, how were you able to determine that it was even in that ballpark?
One
Because
handful
anything
of
over,
20,
like-
one handful of 40, one handful.
Anything over like 20, it could be 1,000. It could be 27. I don't know.
Okay. I see in Facebook that Zen said, Meta AI, imagine a fairy made from raw sewage. And Meta AI generated an image.
I'm sorry.
But for a second, I just read what it suggested, which said, imagine me in a surrealist painting. And I thought, like, this is the image it imagined of Zen.
What? Vibes. Send in more money to say Chick-fil-A banana pudding milkshake. Ooh, I didn't know that was a thing. That sounds good. And
Vibes was
Very-
with me when I got Chick-fil-A at the airport. And so was Boots Cats.
Vibes and I don't always agree on food choices. I think Vibes and the
Yeah.
general population don't always agree on food choices, but
But
Well,
you
we can
like
just do a banana
pudding
pudding
milkshake.
shake. We don't have to add milk to it.
Oh
Whoa.
man, Jeremy,
Whoa.
thank you. $50 super chat.
Yeah.
Thank
Who
you.
else is pumped for the Clash in 2 weeks? I'm coming prepared to purchase some fish this year.
Nice.
Yeah, we know that a lot of vendors will be having fish. We're flying in, so probably no fish are being purchased for us.
Well, so last year, those Melanitania parva, I think that's what they are, parva. I saw them. They were in a nice little like fish food type auction. Of jar. Yeah, and I was like, that makes it convenient. I could transport them home. I got outbid. I kind of gave up on that, but there's certain situations where I could see myself impulse buying fish, but it would have to be the fish.
The Mike's Bulgarian Green had some beautiful angels.
So are you in the market for angels for the 55 behind you?
No, because I have an angel in there, and the ghost knife
one
is
angel
gonna
in there. You know but
it is quite a large angel, and there's also quite a large ghost knife in there. And until we have the room for a larger tank that will become like permanent ghost knife tank, I would rather it be understocked.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, the angel is fine.
The angel's not sad.
Certainly have places we could put other angels until they got gigantic. Are you looking for blue avatars specifically? Like you want blue angels? The bluest ones I've seen are the blue avatars. All the other ones with blue in the name are not as blue.
Yeah, the like Philippine blue or the Pinoys, those would be fine too. Or Altums.
Yeah. I would love a tank that just is full of Altums with no other kind of angel. Yeah. Like after seeing Daniken's tank, they had a bunch of Altums in one of the bedrooms. That was pretty sweet. They're really freaking tall.
I'm most excited about the vendor Bite Size.
Yeah, Bite Size Treasures.
Mm-hmm.
What do they got?
Jenna should pull up a picture.
Yeah, I don't.
You
can't just say.
Well, go ahead and look at this.
Okay.
So I can't pull up a picture because that was the whole problem before.
If y'all are excited about this vendor, surely y'all know what they've got. Or
I do. They have so much good stuff, and it's like even better if you look at it. Hold on, let me see. Let me try about.
Well, while y'all are looking that up, participants list. So a big hearty hello to Stan Pittman, Nano Aquarium Guys, and Ginger, Whips World, Professor Fish Tanks, Scotty the Fish Freak, Jenna P, Nancy B in Tennessee, Branton Lightcap, Liquid Zoo, Linda Worth, Crown Tail Half Moon, Outside in Aquatics, Coro Works, Dennis Christensen, Nathan Hovey, GJ Guppy Fish, Vibes Aquatics, Fishfam Link, 186 Element, Monster Fish Gal, HHD, Hagen Hill, Big Steve's Glass Boxes, Mystery Snail Gardens, Barbara Jackson, David's Aquatics, My Fish Tanks Aquatics, Bluefish, Mountain Greenery, Woof Woof, Geek Boy, Malcolm Reynolds, Big Cat, Vinoski, Cheryl Smith, Shark Fan Adventures, Foxy's Fishes, Boots Cats, Shin Yu, Pets Corner, Daniel Velez, Aquarium Domain, Dixon Designs, Andy Carson, Garage Gills, Discus North, The Fish Room, Surf City Cichlids. Welcome, all you people.
Did you get Cheryl Smith?
Did I? Is she on this list? Did she just pop in?
Well, I just saw that she was right under Surf City Cichlids.
Oh, she is here. I said her after Vinoski. Welcome in, Cheryl Smith, again.
Okay. Yeah, someone was asking Scotty when vendors can arrive. Vendors can arrive at the Clash starting Thursday, but if you are going to the Clash and you will be there Thursday or even Wednesday evening, go to where the event is and just help.
Go do work.
Unless you want to drive around, go to the casino or something, but that's not nearly as fun as volunteering.
That's an excellent case for whatever you just said. You could gamble. You could get like the best dopamine boost there is, or you could go do some work.
What if the best dopamine boost is
The satisfaction of
feeling
helping your community
appreciated?
and your no.
You,
The casino appreciates your money. Foxy's feeling FOMO, but will be there next year. Next year is like some people are taking this year off. Next year is shaping up to be like freaking huge. And welcome in Kelly. Says Jake says he's tired of all these bullshit excuses for not going to the Clash. So bite size. What kind of bite size fish and are they delicious? Hello?
Annette, do you have a picture to show?
Okay, so Bite Size does a lot of like, they're an artist, so they have a lot more of like non-livestock and everything. So that's why I like it.
Okay.
They had stickers, lanyards, notebooks, keychains.
Okay, so they
like,
got trinkets and knickknacks. Cool. Knick-knack, paddywhack, buy some stuff.
things I can take home that fit nicely that entertain children.
Thank
Who
you,
told
Vibes,
Vibes that in
volunteering
order to
to work
chat?
on vacation.
Who told
I
Vibes
think
that
what
in order to
happened is
chat
I
he has to
super
pay
chatted
money?
him. I think I super chatted him money Thursday, and now he's like getting back.
Well, much appreciated
If you
again,
didn't
Vibes.
happen to watch Vibes stream yesterday, right? They asked Vibes some personal questions so you could learn a little bit more about Vibes.
Yep, and so hopefully,
What was the
in
most
the coming
shocking
weeks,
answer that you?
Oh, that he hates cottage cheese in real life.
Okay,
it's all been a
what's
persona.
real?
Big Cottage Cheese pays him for his endorsement.
Brandon says,
Brandon like
thanks,
cats.
Vibes.
Thanks, Vibes. Well, thank you for communicating with money. And YouTube thanks you as well.
Was that a beer?
Oh.
This stream was sponsored by Dr. Pepper.
I feel like I heard
Gross.
a beer.
Dr. Pepper, yeah.
Vibes grew up in a cottage made of cheese.
That would be better than cottage cheese if it were made of like actual cheese. I feel like cottage cheese is like the beginnings of cheese. Isn't it like the start of cheese where milk starts to curdle and it's like, maybe I can take this putrid shit and make something out of it. Or I could just eat it with a spoon. And thank you, Geek. And on behalf of YouTube, thank you for 30% of $2. Here, YouTube, have some of my money. And welcome in Benjamin Peters.
So, is anyone in chat going to the Clash but hasn't registered yet? Asking for a friend. No.
The friend is
asking. Asking for y'all. Y'all have been like sleeping, eating, breathing the Clash since the Clash last year. crazy.
Yeah, it's been a lot.
Yeah, there's still a
The
lot to do. I mean, nothing I gotta do. I just need to exist and eat and sleep and stuff.
You just need to listen to everything we say for 5 days straight.
I mean, I can hear it and listen to it. Doesn't mean I have to like move around and move my body to do the things.
I feel so left out.
This is only for Jenna.
Thank you, Kelly.
Jenna, what are you gonna do with your $7? Thank you, Kelly.
Just gonna go get a Chick-fil-A sandwich.
Can you get one for $7? Inflation's pretty brutal.
Just the sandwich.
So
fries with
I
that.
wouldn't get a sandwich at Chick-fil-A. I would get the
Nuggies.
nuggets because I don't like pickles. And their sandwiches come with pickles.
You wouldn't just ask for it without it?
There's a
But
risk.
I don't need
I'm gonna get
the
a
sandwich.
jar of
She doesn't
pickles
like
at the
confrontation.
class. And I'm just gonna sit there at our table at the class and just eat a jar of pickles.
That's fine.
Sounds good.
Like me not eating pickles seems pretty beneficial for everyone who likes pickles because then they
I
get
get
my
her
pickles.
pickle spear. Anytime we get
Like
some sort of sandwich that comes with a unnecessary pickle spear, I get that extra
yeah,
pickle
if
spear.
if you like pickles, you want me to go eat with you because then you can have my pickle.
But who
What
would
is
you
the-
give the pickle to if the 3 of us are eating? Would
No,
you
I think
default to
Annette.
him or would you give it to me?
No, I think Annette significantly likes pickles more than Steven. I think Steven is okay with pickles. But I feel like Annette
be
has made
fair,
it very
I'm not
clear
even
that she
first choice
loves
in-
pickles.
I'm not even first choice in this house. If the kids want it, they get it. Just how it
Vibe
is.
says we have to register for the clash, and how do we do that? Here's a question without a super chat. So,
Are you toying with our emotions?
Vibes, if you are interested in going to the clash and you need a registration, you need to message Annette because she may be able to help you out.
She might even respond. If it's a legitimate request. So, welcome in Elfish Tanks and Skipper's Aquariums.
And Bootscat said that she's hoping to go back to the clash next year and bring mini boots.
Oh, awesome. Is Mini Boots going to be bored to tears, or are you kind of working on her and like trying to make her just as crazy as the rest of us?
No,
You
we're
have a whole
training
year.
Eric to have a clash daycare. So Eric's going to be in charge of all the children at the clash. Just drop them all off.
Where is Eric?
Welcome in, Cali Girl Fishkeeping.
He can handle twins. He can handle
Hi, Cali
everyone
girl.
else's kids.
Do you know whenever I was pregnant with Lillian, I had a dream about Steven? Are you rolling your eyes already?
He's like, oh, you dream
like
of
people
me.
say,
Did I do something shitty that I
No.
have to apologize for thanks to your subconscious projecting this quality on me that
no. I had a dream that you went to the store
Came back with
and
twins.
you thought you were doing something nice, but you brought me back cookies and cream and pickle ice cream, and you're like, because you're pregnant. And I didn't like pickles when I was pregnant either.
I'd be very upset if you didn't eat it. I left the house to get you some terrible ice cream.
Whenever I was pregnant with Lillian, you were leaving the house every day to go to work. You had a go to work job.
Ah, the dark times.
The front of that sentence sounded horrible. When I was pregnant, you were leaving every day.
Get the hell out of there.
Leaving me all alone.
No, Scotty. No.
Nope.
Oh, yeah.
We done.
Can everyone else's kids handle Eric, though?
I think kids would naturally just adore Eric.
especially in his lobster costume.
Oh, for sure.
You think he'll bring the lobster costume to the clash?
No,
Be a weird thing to pack.
tell him
I'm
to
kind
though.
of concerned about all the shit that we got to pack. Not that I have kept track of it, but it just seems like a lot.
Yeah. Well,
And all the
Half
plants.
of it won't be coming back, so that just means more room for stuff you get at the clash. More surprises for giveaways.
I think I'm gonna be bringing a lot of Saswassertang because I put Saswassertang on the plant form because generally it's a very popular like not moss but moss. There's only been like, I don't know, 5 or so requests for it. I got a lot. I figure like at the clash maybe more people be interested in it because it's a good spawning bed for a lot of fish. So I think I'll pack a lot of that.
Yeah, Eric's got to bring his crab lobster flip flops too.
thank you, Steve. He gifted 5 memberships. They went to Skipper, Hagen Hill, Uncle Smiley, Bewizzle, and Aquarium Fantasy.
Thank
And
you, Steve.
he asked if you saw his short. Did he make a
Who?
Did you send him plants, Big Steve?
I think so. My memory is terrible and made worse by the fact that I haven't slept well this week, which I feel like I say every week, but this week has been the last 2 weeks have been really weirdly bad. So so Branton, if you have stuff that you absolutely just or have an excess of and you're gonna otherwise throw away, just send it because I have no idea what's gonna sell and what will end up donating to the auction. So I wouldn't worry about that. But maybe we should coordinate a little bit on plants just so there's not a lot of overlap. Because I'm not quite sure what I'm going to bring. I just know that a lot of it's going to be a lot of Saswassertang, a lot of random stem plants, maybe some crypts, some guppy grass, just because it's it's a
duckweed.
Why not? I'll bring duckweed because I am totally fine with no one wanting duckweed and it needing to go in the trash. Same with guppy grass. Like I will have more guppy grass that has grown than I actually bring. Like by the time I get back. And Anacris, I gotta look at the laws because I know I cannot bring polysperma. That is a federally noxious weed. Can't bring it. Can't sell it anywhere.
Big Steve said we were talking about Altums, so that's what the short he was talking about.
Welcome in, Chris Howell. So Cheryl Smith says, I can't go to any events that require us to be gone longer than a day. One of my German Shepherds only likes 1 out of every 100 people he meets. Such a pain in the ass.
Well, I will say, Cheryl Smith, I don't know where you're located, but the Clash Hotel is dog friendly and the event is also dog friendly. I know maybe not if they like only one of 100 people.
Like, is there a weight limit? Usually the dog friendly hotels have a weight limit. German Shepherd's kind of largish.
Not like super big, Lily brought her standard poodle. That's a pretty big dog.
True.
So yeah, even if the dog isn't people friendly, but I mean like the hotel is dog friendly. So like if you could sporadically go to an event and maybe not worry about spending the whole day out of the hotel room, but you could still bring the dog. I'm sure other events where the hotels are dog friendly or have dog friendly hotels nearby. But I just know for sure that the Clash is because people bring their dogs inside the event. Like we've seen it multiple times.
All right, everyone, post your excuses in the chat for not attending the Clash and we will refute them. So Nathan says he needs stems.
Better to ask forgiveness than permission.
true. So Nathan needs stems, asking if you can buy some. As a rule, I don't sell plants. Mostly I like giving them away, but I also like the lack of burden with giving them away because I don't do customer service. I could never be someone who like runs a business and has to be nice to people who don't deserve to be nice to. But I mean, I could do it for a small amount of
You
time and
laughing
then
at
have
this?
a breaking.
Okay, go, Jenna.
I had a shit.
Well,
Sorry, I'm sorry to
Scotty
hear that, Pets Corner. Though that sucks.
there's a lot of people with health issues that are going.
Well,
But anyway, I was still answering Nathan. I
okay.
will. So the priority are members. Second priority is whatever I'm going to be bringing to the clash to sell for Fishfam Link, and then after that, I've had a couple of other people reach out to me about plants as well. So what I've got after that, get in touch with me at after I don't know, end of October ish, and see what we got. Because yeah. Kathleen, Anacris is fine in Pennsylvania. I've never seen anything. Oh, I've got so much. I've got so much Anacris. Get ready. I'm gonna have a bag with like a
And there are a lot of
6-foot
shrimp
strand of
vendors.
Elodia.
You know, shrimp
Yes.
love Anacris.
Well, there we go. I could fill up a suitcase with that shit. And Empire of Sheetrock Mud Aquatics. Jeff Kane says building a fish room is fucking expensive as fuck. Can't refute
He just
that
said
at all.
F.
But getting to see Steven is priceless.
No, he wants me to come see him because he's busy and shit. So we got to make our way up to Wisconsin one of these days, either for
Jenna's busy with her Disney trips.
Why can't more people come to Louisiana?
Because there's nothing for them down here.
We will feed them.
We have food. Yeah. Great selling point.
Is Rebecca a doctor?
She is a student.
Kelly's a doctor.
Kelly is a medical doctor. Bring all of your ailments to Kelly, and she will diagnose them and prescribe whatever medication you want.
Rashes.
Send her pictures of rashes, no matter where they might be. Macro photos welcome. Whip said, I'm totally going to bring a jar of my water. Make sure you keep it well away from anything you don't want to die. I am very open to receiving all of everyone's water, poison water, lucky fuck you for having great water, like, I don't know, Foxy and Jeff.
Jeff wants to show you his rainbow breeding empire.
I would love to see it.
Nick.
What? Wait, what?
Highly recommend visiting the P's. 12 out of 10 for hospitality and Coca-Cola storage.
Do we still have that bottle of Coke? I think we do.
We still have it.
Does Coke expire? If it's sealed, we've never opened it.
It might just lose its fizz.
Yeah.
So Rachel
doesn't know what Anacris. It's a.
You got a picture of it?
I mean, I could Google a picture.
Can you find a picture of it?
Approximation.
It's a stem plant.
It is a stem plant. It's a long stem. It's
Kelly
better
went
as a
to
floater.
Louisiana twice.
She did. I mean, there's different kinds of Anacris, but I want to find it in proper context, not growing out of a pot like it's some fancy fucking plant. Hold on.
Isn't there Coke? Isn't their Coke warm though? I mean,
not mine.
Nobody's
I don't
Coke
drink that.
Yours is warm
with the summer heat, exactly how you like it.
no one here drinks warm Coke. They
Steaming.
drink
Room temp.
room temp, and when you
You
buy
gotta
it at the
sip it,
store,
or you'll
it's
burn your
also
fucking
room
mouth.
temp. This is not like
Hot
it's
room.
not like we have room temp milk out. Like,
Isn't it
That's,
cottage cheese at that point? No.
That's how you make it. Heat and time is what makes cottage cheese. All right, fine. We'll just pull up a stupid picture of it like it's some. Oh my God, no, not that. I went to a YouTube video. God, I hate YouTube. Hold on.
just
I
gotta
want a
pop the
picture.
can in the microwave for a good 30 seconds.
Under pressure too.
When I
All right, fine.
when I get a
Work.
case of Mountain Dew at Walmart, it's perfect temperature to chug.
Filthy
I mean, I'll
creatures.
chug some like straight out of the faucet summer tap water, for sure.
I
All right.
mean, this is just fridge water that's like slightly cold, but no ice in it.
Okay, so imagine this, but not planted in the substrate, because why? Imagine this as like a single stem that just kind of wraps around for like 6 to 12 feet in a tank. I've got a bunch of it in the mosh pit. In fact, I had to throw a good bit of it away because it was really like choking out everything. But yes, it is what you would call a bicarbonate user. It's one of those should technically survive in whips water type of plants. Doesn't necessarily need a lot of like CO2 because it's fine with using bicarbonates and being invasive as hell. Same thing with guppy grass.
Oh, he said that he tried it in his water and it didn't make it.
Son of a bitch. Yeah.
But if Whip really brings water to you, you can't
I need
take
to
it
know.
and test it.
I want to run all the tests. I haven't like done a really thorough test on water in a while. I might have a bunch of expired test kits, but I'm willing
How
to
will
go
you get that
buy
water
all the new tests
back? Because we won't be able to bring it in a carry-on bag.
Why can't you
But I
just
guess you
test
have
it
a
at the
fish bag.
clash?
check bag. I won't have all the tests.
What
I want to
tests are
test
you
it
gonna
for what I
need?
can.
What tests do you need?
I mean, I want to test it for NPK, so nitrogen, nitrogen, phosphate, potassium. I want to test it for. I mean, I know he's looked at ammonia, nitrites, nitrates.
He said he could mail you some water.
That would be great. Whatever fringe test I can find, like whatever I can. I haven't looked into it, but as much as I can test for. I need to know.
Will you drink
Wait, what did
Whip's?
Nancy say?
Yeah, she said, will you drink
Whip's
water at room temp?
Will Whip drink Whip's water at room temp? If it hasn't killed him,
I don't think he does. I don't think he drinks his tap water. Pet's Corner got a small piece of hornwort with shrimp. How well does that grow? We don't have any hornwort.
Horribly fast. It is, but it is another one of those that is an invasive bicarbonate user type of plant. So from what I hear, if you transfer it from like if you wherever you got it from might have different water parameters. If you transfer it to your tank, it may go through a period where it starts shedding needles, but apparently that's not a big deal. It'll just grow back, and yeah. I'm pretty sure Goliad Farms in Texas, I think that is their entire filtration system is just loads of hornwort, and that they throw it out pounds and pounds at a time every day. That's how they get all of the ammonia from their system. Like they don't do water changes. It's just a continuous system filtered with plants. So yeah, it's that kind of plant.
Branton says he throws away bags of hornwort every week.
Yep.
if you want it, so hornwort kind of looks like Limnophila aquatica, Sessiliflora, Kabamba, right? Like those types of plants.
Kind of, but you would definitely want all of those before you wanted hornwort,
Mhm.
unless you could not grow anything except hornwort.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not a fan of using plants for filtration. Like, that's not my goal. I still do water changes with
Mhm.
plants. I know a lot of people will use it to absorb nutrients and stuff, so I'm not interested in a plant that is just so out of control.
Yeah. So, but if you wanted like a fluffy stem plant, there are other options, is basically
Yeah.
if you wanted one that is maybe less out of control. So, like, you have, what is that? Behind you is Limnophila aquatica over your left shoulder.
Yes.
And what about in Myrtle's tank behind a net?
That's
Behind,
probably, yeah. I mean, I got my Limnophila aquatica from Myrtle, so that's probably the same thing. And that is a kitten. Look at the kitty.
well, it's Guardian.
So Cosmin says soft acidic water will kill hornwort. Interesting. I know that I think it depends, because I think if you put hornwort in an unestablished soft acidic tank where CO2 is not being naturally produced from respiration, from, like, you don't have established bacteria, you don't have fish, you don't have decomposition from old shit like food and stuff breaking down, then I think it will. But if you have CO2 being produced by those organisms, I can't imagine a plant just saying, "Nah, I don't like CO2. I'm out." But I've never had the plant. I've never tested it, so I don't know. But I think there are some nuances to, like, plants won't survive in X conditions. It's like, well, they won't survive in X conditions if they don't have X nutrient, is what I'm learning. Uh,
So
Mayaka
Cheryl's, yeah.
salowiniana. Never had that. Fluffy stem plant. But, yep, a lot of myriophyllums, also floofy. Haven't had those either. Nathan wants to know, what light on the cheaper side would you suggest for a 20 tall that will grow red plants? What kind of red plants? Are you doing CO2 injection, or are you just trying to grow low tech red plants? I forgot what your water's like as well. Generally, you get more red with brighter light, but brighter
Do you
light
think
invites.
that those grow lights that you got from Gina help with the red plants because they were fairly cheap and you add them to, what is
They were
it,
cheap.
a Higer or Nikru light or something?
They were cheap because I bought them from her used. I have no idea where she got them. I don't know what brand they are. I just like, ooh, look at these big ass red and blue panels. On the cheaper side, I would just say, on the cheaper side, Higer Nightcrew. Just something that you can turn up all the way. Hopefully, you don't get algae. I mean, it definitely depends, but if you're asking for a recommendation for a cheap light, all the other qualifiers after it usually don't apply. It's just a cheap light is a cheap light.
So Rachel is asking about, uh, she picked Surprise Me and she got Polysperma Sunset and Rotala Orange Juice. So the Polysperma Sunset does have like broader and longer leaves and
Yeah,
probably a bit of pink to them. There's some behind your right shoulder
yeah. Let
on
me pull up
screen.
a picture, and then we gotta play some games in a minute. But
Yeah.
this is with some good lighting. I can show you what Rotala orange juice should look like. Just pulling up a Google
Cough,
image.
cough. There is no Polysperma. She must have gotten there somewhere else.
Oh, yeah, the sunset plant. I'll name it whatever.
Mhm.
I could name it Hygrophila polysperma and it not actually be that. Who's to say? So yeah, Rotala orange juice is just Rotala rotundifolia in a color morph like that. So, logos and stuff.
Is Lillian taking a shower right now?
Yes, I can smell the soap.
It smells like it. Yeah, I can
You
smell.
and that shampoo.
I can smell the shampoo. I can also smell whenever Steven makes coffee back here, even though there's like several walls in between us.
I mean, that makes more sense. All right.
Here's a question really quick. How much does depth matter when it comes to growing plants? I understand that it loses something the deeper it has to go, but in a 30-inch deep aquarium, what are the chances of being able to grow them? That depends on par.
Yeah, well, the deeper you go, like a 30-inch deep aquarium is really tough to light, especially if you want to do medium to high light, which I mean, right now, Whip's challenge is just to like have a plant live. But you can put a pretty bright light on a 30-inch deep tank, and it would be a low light tank trying to grow something like crypts. Like it would be great for crypts. And what else? Like Anubias
Things like
and stuff.
Anubias, Java fern,
Yeah.
most of the epiphytes are low light.
Yeah, I hate putting Java Fern in that category because Whip should not have Java Fern.
What about bulbitis? Could he?
If it lives. But light wise, yeah, I mean those are all low light plants.
Welcome in, Cam.
Oh yeah, Cam's been here. Did he switch over to 3 idiots? Yep, he's one of the idiots right now. For the gram. Okay, come on, load. Load, you terrible, terrible file system.
I didn't understand.
Did y'all hear that?
Yes.
Didn't understand.
Yep.
Is that Google?
thinks. Yep, Google thinking I'm talking to Google.
What if you talk to Alexa instead?
It's a betrayal.
We have both in that room.
Have you ever
Don't
had
know
them
why.
have a conversation with each other?
No, I want silence is golden. I want minimal words.
Got to put them right next to each and talk to each other.
Whip
I
wants
use
to
the
know about
Google-
swords.
A sword that hasn't died but isn't living either, been stuck at 6 inches for many years. Yeah, I mean, additional light possibly would help as long as it's got the nutrients for it. I mean, if it hasn't died, I consider that a win. At this point.
Nathan said the bulbitis you sent him was growing in super low light. It was on one side of the 55, and I only have a 2-foot bulb on it. Oh, 2-foot T8. I guess that's the type of light bulb on it. It did amazing.
Yeah. I mean, you can grow a lot in some really dim light. It's slow, but it can happen for sure. Like, that's why I love crypts, because I don't even have to think about it. Crypts are also very resilient and like resistance to algae in highlight as well. Okay, so
Are we
logo.
looking at logos first?
We are looking.
I
at
told people
logos
to
first.
refresh already.
Have
So
they
let's see.
refreshed?
I don't know. Oh, just a reminder, don't say hi to people.
Do not be friendly. This is not the time for cordial exchanges.
No, instead you just guess whose logo you think it is.
I can greet people. Hi, Melvin.
And Thorntrap.
Oh,
Is this the one that I said is mean of you to do? Because if so,
maybe.
I think Annette got it just now in private chat.
So here's
Yes?
a hint. Hold on. Yes.
Okay.
Here's a hint for everyone. I've been really, really, really tired and busy this week, and so I reused logos. These have been used before.
Ooh, ooh.
What?
So I
I mean,
got it.
you already got it. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right. You got
Yeah,
it.
the last one that you said was right.
And okay.
Daniel said, but
Oh.
hello is all I do.
You have other qualities too, Daniel.
All he does is go around saying hello. And then he has that one explanation of, but hello is all I do. What is that? Was
Family
that a
Guy.
Family Guy? Yeah.
Yep. It's like, oh, you speak English? Like, no, just those two phrases and this other phrase explaining it.
Are you serious?
Okay.
It would have been very sad if I didn't get this logo right away.
Perhaps. I rehashed logos. Yeah. Lazy mode. Lazy. I mean, we did draw new things, but just today.
I think you gotta go
Okay.
to the next thing.
I gotta go. Oh, I was just gonna give it to Annette.
Oh, yeah, I guess you can.
Yeah, I'm just gonna give it to Annette. This is Dee Dee, but not just Dee Dee, but like Dee Dee's old logo from earlier in the year. Isn't that fun? Okay, Nancy, just barely. Zen. Okay.
Zen doesn't count. No.
But,
She was way after.
God. Okay. Right in the nick of time. Wait, what? Rachel's saying WTF. Did she guess it, or is she just saying WTF because
she did?
Because it's her old logo.
You can't actually cheat. You can't use the cheat sheet with this one.
Cheat sheet not required.
Good night vibes.
Yeah, she's saying because it was an old logo.
Man.
You told me what the other one was, and I don't even remember. So I guess we'll see whenever people start guessing if I remember what the other one is.
Guess we'll see. Okay, I'm going to give Annette her 4 points.
She said, fine. It's fine. The same way that she said thank you to vibes.
I don't want to upset her.
Why? But it's so fun.
Or do I? I think they'll all get a point. 1 point. 1 point each. A little bit of pity points. There you go. One little point.
Get that,
right there.
Zenny, he pities you. Pitiful.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And let's see. Go.
Dee Dee has a new logo.
It's really not even new anymore. It's that old. It's not new.
Several months old.
It's so old.
Annette loves upsetting Zen.
Barely so. I don't like
That's Rotala orange juice.
It sure is. Am I sharing still? No, okay. Because I have stuff open that yeah, okay. Okay, next. Do you remember?
No.
Well, here's a hint. We've used this one before.
Yeah, I know. No, it's not that one. I know that it's not that one. Like, that doesn't sound familiar.
Well.
No. Are you looking in chat too, Stephen, to help me?
Fishy bingo.
Are you just doing that for Zen?
No, just...
Or is it a hint?
Nope, not at all. It just is in my brain all the time. Every game is magic. Come and join the fun. Nope, this is...
That really changed it drastically.
The hint... I know it did. No, the hint is it actually has absolutely nothing to do with Aquarium Daily. I don't think I've ever seen this person play Fishy Bingo. Skipper has played Fishy Bingo. I seen him. Foxy as well. Nope, and a nope, and a nope, and a nope, nope, nope.
Okay.
We're going to the next one. This will be the one where people get it. Guaranteed.
Okay, I gotta look at it now. What? It didn't look any different to me.
Nope. It's definitely someone's going to get it. I feel like people got it earlier last time.
Well, they're not today.
Well,
oh no, I know this. I can't think.
Damn.
Scotty, Skull Aquatics is like bright green. Do you know that this is blue?
Do you know that this is blue?
I mean, it is blue, right? It's not bright green, and I'm crazy.
I mean, it's kind of bordering on teal-ish.
I mean, yeah, but it's not skull green.
This is not a discontinued logo. This logo lives on. You can see this logo on the regular. Eric's logo is blue. Did you know that, Scotty? Did you know that Eric's logo is blue? Well, moving on. 1 point. It's just, this makes it so fucking obvious, but yeah.
Now I know.
Oh, yeah. Type it fast. Hurry.
Yeah, I see it in chat now.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
All right.
Oh my God. Rachel was first. Rachel, Eric, Nathan.
1 point for Rachel.
Sin, I hate everything.
Yeah, me too.
God, we're dumb, says Nathan.
Yeah, we are.
But you got it, Nathan.
I bet when we got it last time so fast, he was probably like in chat or something.
I don't know. I don't know if this stream aligns with his schedule. And sometimes they're off playing D&D.
Not that.
I need to look at my my shit list of people who don't come to the stream that I hate forever.
Scotty's on the top of it.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay, now it's the AI fish segment. These are gonna be kind of easy, actually. AI is getting better and in a way worse at generating fish. So this will be a typing test, I think. Who is that?
Who is
Annette
it?
might know this one.
A cichlid.
Could be. I mean,
if Annette blurts it out before people type it, does that mean nobody gets points?
It's a super cichlid.
I would be really surprised if she did. Tank maintenance, no D&D. Xanadude has no schedule. He just goes where the wind blows him, which isn't a bad way to go. I agree.
So.
Okay, that was quick.
Yeah.
So was that Nancy?
No, Branton.
Oh, the acronym. How efficient.
Branton.
I will allow it.
Nancy B. and Zen.
So this is what a blue Akara is.
Mm-hmm. Like in Dee Dee's logo.
No, this is not precisely what a blue Akara is. Just so you know, like, don't use this as your reference for like fish morphology.
I'm just using it for like to put a face to the bingo name.
Well, this is a highly inaccurate face. I mean, it would pass as a drawing, but
does Big Steve have an electric blue Akara as his logo too?
I don't know. Is he in chat so I can blow up his logo?
I don't know.
I don't pay attention to logos until I have to obfuscate them
It is an electric blue Akara, but we gave it to people.
Yeah.
Welcome in, Mickham.
A tiger shark.
It's not a tiger
Look
shark.
look at this for sure freshwater fish with these freshwater plants around it.
Daniel said, "Hi, Eric. Don't tell anyone I said hello." We're through the logos, so you can resume saying hello. Because
Look at Scotty copying people.
unless this fish comes in,
well, while people are trying to figure that out, let's identify these aquatic plants.
A moss ball.
Yeah, what the hell is that? That's wood.
What kind of wood?
I mean, that's an approximation of an Amazon sword. That's like an approximation of Rotala or some kind of narrow leaf Ludwigia. Maybe I don't know. Come on, AI, you can do better than that.
I think I see the correct answer, but the way it's typed.
Zebra mussel house. Zebra mussel transportation system. There are a couple.
Welcome in, Larry D.
Is that a play on a tiger barb? Not quite. Larry.
Okay, we got it. So,
Dennis and Barbara.
So, Nathan, Zen, and Skipper were the first three. So, Dennis and Barb, also known as a roseline shark.
Yep, that's what I didn't type scientific names this time. I typed common names.
Oh, you see that, Steven? Mickey said hi to me. To Jenna, to me, and then you.
As it should be.
I made it before you on a list.
I think you probably do frequently. Like,
Hey,
list people who have done a lot of work for the Clash. List people who have done a lot of work for Fishfam Link. I'm just...
list
I exist.
people on the stream with ovaries.
It's a good one. It's a good one. I'm definitely last on that list, but are you implying that I might be on that list still?
List those on stream that have been sliced open.
Well, he has on his neck.
I was sliced open before all y'all.
No, I was sliced open as a baby with surgery in my ears.
Well, shit.
That was before your neck surgery.
Okay, sliced open and a human coming out.
It's very specific.
It depends how many cells were in that tumor that they pulled out.
You think there might have been another person in there? You're trying to figure out where life begins?
Jenna will try to justify everything.
Yeah. They cut out your twin.
I ate the shit out of that twin before it came out then.
So did my brother.
Got all
You ready for me to push a button?
Yeah. So Whip understands the rules, so that means he is well prepared for next week. He said, I was unclear on the rules. Do one more and I'll get it. All right. Next week. Or Eric if we stream, because we're getting closer to the Clash.
Eric is discounting my surgery.
I agree. All they went through a hole to make a little wider hole.
No.
Right?
I had surgery because I had tubes in my ears and my skin grew over them and they had to cut them out. So
That's
that
Take
was
that.
sliced
That's the littlest hole.
open. Okay. Do you count Zachary's surgery as a little hole?
No,
Sliced
because
open
that
his
was
head and skull.
Baby.
Yeah, I would never count that as a little hole. They sliced all the way down the back of his skull. But Zachary is not part of this argument.
No, he wasn't.
You and your red herring fallacies or whatever they're called. All right.
Oh, let me type refresh again.
Refresh.
Steven drew it.
You're going to love this one.
The duckweed?
Nope.
Oh. Thought it looked like a pond
That
of
would
duckweed.
be the really. So I started drawing the individual leaves, and then my brain was like, you can't do this. Hell no. And then I found a stamp tool that was pretty close, and that made life better. Swassertang.
I see just two.
Wait. What? Oh, early on. Wait. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Confused for a second.
So Zen said hydrocotyle, Japan, and Geek Boy said tripartita,
Both of them
Japan.
count. Yep.
Yeah.
Is it travel the theme? Destination?
No.
Huh?
Trips? Places
No.
as there's a Disneyland?
Alrighty. So there we go. Hydrocotyle, tripartite.
Jenna.
Yeah.
Oh. She's like, I want it
Oh.
thick.
It's not just plant themes, and you don't have to yell it.
Plants theme.
No, she's like, plant theme. Ugh, like, you should have already known. What's the point of drawing them individually just to, like, fill it all in?
You have to ask Jenna that.
Okay.
That's a good question.
Jenna.
This is not what pink flamingo looks like.
No, it's not.
Rah.
Is it
No,
like
this is actually going to be a difficult one for the.
I thought a lotus.
It's not a lotus. I really do like this plant, though. We have it in a few tanks.
It is not a common plant, and
It's
it actually
beautiful.
It does not require CO2. Requires a good bit of light if you want it to look like this, but it does not require CO2. And yeah, I got this plant from Luke. We would need somebody like Luke, or if Kelly is still lurking, she would know what it was too.
Oh, people could totally find this plant.
They could. It's going to take a little bit though.
We actually did Hygrophila chai before, and that's more pink, right? Mm-hmm. This one's pretty red. It's not a crypt.
It's not a common plant. Like, you can't go on. See, that's what I was waiting for. I was waiting for a plant guy.
Just one, right?
Yep. Because I knew that, like, most people were not going to know this, but David's Aquatics would. Nice. Yep, it is Samolus parviflorus red, if you have enough light. Easy flower. No. Just going to Google uncommon red aquarium plants. Too late. David, this might be your first point.
So that's the name that matches with the theme?
No.
So what's the name of it that matches with the theme?
Sometimes it's not the names that match with the theme. Sometimes you have to consider what the things have in common.
One root.
Yeah. One root.
I don't know.
Like
I was
duck
thinking,
bait.
Primary
like,
color
this-
theme. What color is Japan?
green. Well, that last plant was all green. This plant's all red.
Green is not a primary color. So
Okay, rainbow
it is-
color. Solid
I
colored
mean,
plants.
it is a spectrum of red because like
Frustrates them theme.
it can be really, really, really red, and it can be very, very light pale red. It can be green. It's really dependent on your lighting. And next,
Another green plant.
that's
Wait, we just talked about this plant.
did we?
I don't know.
No.
No, because
We
it's not the
sure
sun's.
didn't.
No. It's a banana plant.
We did that one already.
I know, but you could do
Luke
it
plant
again.
theme. I mean, Alishon, I imagine because Luke has so many plants that he has all of these plants. I looked at his spreadsheet the other day just to see what I could send him that he doesn't have, and the answer is nothing. I can't send him anything.
This looks like a feather duster.
Could be.
It also
take it
looks
right
like
out-
it should be in Whoville.
It's whimsical, isn't it?
Did
Kabamba.
Steven draw this?
Yes, Steven drew
I was
this.
a little bit lazy, but yeah, I did. Look how the colors are all colorful.
They're kind of
It
starting to
is.
like morph together into an icky brown.
It is not a limnophila.
Well, yeah, it gets a little
Murky.
greenish, and the leaves get a little shorter, and like the top is just like fireworks.
I
where
don't
the,
see the connection and imagery between this and the first two.
But
I
it's
knew this
by
would be a
design.
I feel like
very
it's
tough
like
theme.
one stem and like a bunch of different plants off of one stem.
I feel like the colors you chose to draw this are deceptive.
Oh.
I have this shit under highlight, and this is what it looks like in highlight. Okay, it needs highlight. It needs CO2 to look its best, and this is just how it is. Now somebody's getting close. A couple people getting close.
Yeah. But they got the wrong.
Whoa, Scotty, what's on your mind?
Copying outside in.
Mhm.
That's what's on his mind.
Dirty boys.
I mean,
Crown Tail joined in on it. We need to put these boys in a timeout.
when I say close, I didn't mean that's exactly it. Everyone else should type it.
Some people did get this plant in and their surprise me high CO2.
They did. I'm gonna have to like give it to the technically kind of like.
No. Tells they need a
No,
off.
it is definitely
Scotty,
not
come on.
octopus. I mean, people got the right genus going.
So
I thought there
so
was some.
so the name that I told you
Mhm.
is not the species. So technically, only right now, and I'm just gonna give it to Eric because it is a Pogostemon stellatus, not a stellata. That's a different one. Stellatus. Dasin is just the variant of it. It's Pogostemon dasin.
So by being too specific and saying octopus, they were definitely wrong.
You fucked up. Very different plant.
I've
You
seen
done
kind
fucked
of.
up,
I thought
Scotty.
there were kind of like purpley leaves on Dasin sometimes.
It depends. I was using my own plant as a reference yesterday because it was looking mighty fine.
So fine that I really want to make you mine.
Like octopus could look like this. Come on.
Whoa.
Oh. Kitty point.
Pity point.
Oh. Eric didn't spell it right. Well, if we're gonna start judging on spelling,
Then Zenny can go to bed right now. It's a Christmas tree.
I feel like the theme is quite obvious, but that's just me.
I feel like a toilet wand.
Indeed.
Spelling counts. I've gotten
It's
my
a little-
very last points.
It's a little too floofy for a toilet wand.
Depends
It's
on how
pretty-
deep your toilet is.
It's pretty
Oh.
floofy.
Hold on. Benjamin.
Hey, good job.
Wait,
Benjamin.
No,
Oh,
Boots Cat's got it
Rachel.
first.
Wow. Nice. Barely got that in. Okay, let me give Rachel her theme point.
I said one stem, lots of leaves. I think that's a stem plant theme.
You didn't say it in context.
Yeah, I did.
So people saying CO2, no CO2. So some of these require CO2, like the Dassen for sure does. Others do not. Anyone
is it
say what
just
this
two?
is yet?
Yeah. Branton
Yep.
and Crowntail.
Branton
Limnophila
and Crown.
aquatica.
Not Ceciliflora. Ceciliflora is not
it's a
quite
little
as
fluffier.
floofy.
Yeah.
Aquatica is fluffier, yeah. Okay, 18.
And I drew this one in like 2 minutes.
Thanks to the power of the brush tools.
Yeah.
Oh. Whoa. Oh. Who put that there?
Who put that there?
You guys be using them thick brushes tonight.
Branton says, I only know because I opened some from you yesterday. So
That does help. Consider becoming a member, and then you might, if we draw a plant, you might recognize it.
So now that you know that these are stem plants, also it's kind of interesting to know that like some of these stem plants don't look just like a straight stem.
Right. So the tripartita is technically it's. I mean, you can tell it's a stem plant if you see like all the vines and stuff on it, but like Samolus, it looks like a rosette, but it is not a rosette. It will get leggy if you don't have enough light.
And how do you
This one should
divide
be easy.
Samolus?
It will send out stem shoots and grow leaves off of that. Also, I've had leaves fall off the plant and sprout roots of their own, and I've propagated it that way. So we've got Zen, Cheryl, and Kyle.
Outside it.
All right.
Geek boy spelling.
What did he say?
He said high grip pentadefinative.
Pentadefinative. I would have accepted it if he had been on time, but had to be first, or like within the 3. So Cheryl Smith, welcome to the leaderboard.
So
with a point.
For people who don't know, if it's their first point, at the end of the year, after the end of the year, you make a t-shirt with all of the fish and plants on it, and
towels and stuff too.
And if you have even 1 point, you go on a wheel to get free. Your choice.
Yeah.
Right.
And the top 2, the top scorers just get some prizes, and then everyone else goes on a wheel. So if you get 1, you don't have to worry about being the winner unless you are like highly aggressively competitive. I don't know anyone like that though.
We never drew for the tape yet, by the way.
Oh God. Yeah. Tape. Somebody run that giveaway.
Yeah. So we had a wave last year and also a guppy. So this guppy is made up of all the fish combined.
Or plants. There'll be a lot more plants this following year. Pick someone
Let's
that
see.
said tape. All right. Zen has run it. Is it going to give it to Zen? Come get your pity tape. Crown tail.
Crown tail half moon. We need your address. So crown tail, send me your address. Send Steven your address. This is just tape. I have
Tape.
envelopes. I have regular stamps. I have international stamps. So I can. Oh, he says give it to Big Steve's glass boxes. So
Bring
we
it to the
have
Clash.
Steve's address. I mean, I could bring it to the Clash, but
That's going to get
I
lost.
could just mail it. It's not that big of a deal.
I just wanted to see you chuck it at his head at the Clash.
I wouldn't do that.
I would hold your hand and help you.
Let me record this so that I know. Crown tail.
Can the hashtag also be the word?
Stress?
Mm-hmm.
Hashtag stress. Okay. We can do that. So I'm just looking at people who might have come into the chat that we missed, didn't say hello to, like Cat House and Oinky. When did Oinky sneak in here? What the hell?
Just recently. So hashtag stress if you would like to win this axolotl squishmallow.
It's
She
so
has a name.
cute.
Her name is
Really
Anastasia.
That
It'd
was
be good
my
if you have a lot of
though.
stress.
That was my favorite non-Disney princess movie.
Yeah, I guess you
Never
can rip
seen.
off this tag and rename it if you don't like that name.
Unacceptable.
Unacceptable.
So this is one of the things that I got at the FOTUS conference.
Was there like an axolotl booth or something, or was it just like a plushie booth?
It was like plushies and toys. It's the same place I got the like reticulated 3D printed axolotl.
Branton predicts this color will be pink. You do not win a prize for that very likely outcome. But thank you for playing. Hashtag stress. And here we go.
Yeah. Welcome in Fish Frenzy
31.
Addiction. Why does Steven look
Frenzy.
so relaxed? Because he doesn't have 1,000 things to do before the Clash. Like some
Why
people.
would I?
He just has to sit there and look pretty.
Why would I be relied upon to do all those things?
I'll give you some of my remaining tasks to help with.
Well, I'll give you a list.
I've been making videos and it's taken me a long ass time. This is a terrible way to run a channel, is to take months and months to make videos, but hey, I'm doing research. So got to make some water chemistry videos that are what do you call it?
Accurate?
True. Yeah, true, accurate. Based in like reality and science and stuff. It takes a long ass time, and it's not conducive to like being a channel that gets like clicks and views and stuff.
How dare you get clicks and views?
Yeah,
I got a whole
Aquatics.
2 new subs this week.
What were they from?
Nothing, because I haven't done jack diddly squat. Maybe from
Well,
here.
people
Maybe
discover old content.
Here.
Like if I don't make content for an entire month, I still get something like 40 something subs that are from old videos. I wish I had more old videos, like more evergreen content, because those help.
All hail the mighty and omniscient wheel.
So, let's see what color
Thank you,
Branson is.
What color do you think?
P.
P?
That's what I heard.
Did you say P? I heard P. because you glitched out for a second.
I
Eric
said
Wyrock,
pee-pee.
remember? I heard pee again. Eric said, "All hail the mighty omniscient wheel." Did I say that? Okay.
I
don't know.
put it up on screen and read it.
I don't know what's going on anymore.
You got like 3 hours of sleep. Isn't that good enough?
Come
Was
on,
Brandon
Jenna
talking to me? Brandon, did you finally subscribe to me? I appreciate that.
Well, I was probably talking
No,
about
no.
me, you selfish SO. No, I'm kidding.
No. Hey, this is YouTube. It's all about the channel
You?
who's streaming. It's all about
Mhm.
me.
Well, consider this my last stream with you.
Until next week.
Nope.
Oh no.
No.
Nope.
I know. Yeah,
Nope.
we're gonna be busy.
Nope.
Nope.
I'm too
At the
busy to
Clash.
stream with you guys now.
Oh, so now you're important. Well, look at that. YouTube has corrupted
I'm
you as
so
well.
important. Jenna's coming over to the dark side with me.
Y'all should go live and answer snail questions, and then also
I can't answer snail questions.
You can if you answer them with confidence. I will. MSG doesn't need more subs. She needs to know how tall you are, Brandon.
Let me guess. He is 6'1".
Okay. Where is he?
He's
Oh,
five
look at that.
5'9". Oh,
Look
I
at
gave him
that.
a
You're
couple
like
more
a-
inches than he was worth, I guess.
Like a cool gray color.
Is that how you measure a man's worth, by their height? And how
Steven's
does
over there
Scotty
feeling
feel
mighty
about
worthy. Steven's
Oh,
like, I'm
God.
worthy. Poor Scotty.
Okay. Oh, I need to share audio so the wheel can make noises so I don't have to.
The whale's so tiny, I won't be able to see who's on it
to make
to
your
know who I'm getting
predictions.
bad vibes from.
Is it? No, we can hear ourselves.
Oh, hang on. I can fix
I
it.
don't like that.
Jenna.
How is it now?
Jenna.
Let me see.
Huh?
I can still hear myself.
I had a dream about you, Jenna. I'll tell you about it later, though.
Is it all good now?
No.
Let me see.
Nope.
No.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Let me see. Yeah, like whenever you got rid of that, I can't hear myself.
you're good.
What?
And
And
I don't wanna
StreamYard's gonna
ever
raise
hear
their
myself
prices. Did y'all hear about that? StreamYard's, we're paying what, $25 a month right now. It's gonna go up to 45.
Nope. Dip out. Goodbye.
No more streams. And I don't have the time to go start looking for other stream platforms. I really don't. So they're gonna win. They're gonna get more money from me because convenience. All right, let me try this again. Hopefully
Okay.
no echo.
Let me see.
Echo.
No, I don't hear any echo.
Good. But why the hell is it not showing the wheel?
I don't know.
Why can't things just work?
We don't need the podium.
I know. We do, though. Hang on.
Layers is what Zen says. Rachel says the wheel is perfect.
It's because it's perfectly centered in your minds.
Because Branton isn't pink. Make him pink. That's where all the problems came from.
All fixed. I just opened in the wrong browser.
I'm voting for Thorn Trap to be the first one off.
You're voting for Thorn Trap?
Okay. Sorry, Thorn Trap. Don't know what you did, but
and
you
who
did
do
something.
you think is gonna win?
I don't know. I'm getting Eric vibes.
Well,
I know,
Oinky's
Nathan,
got a life lesson for us.
I
Okay.
am not singing.
Oinky says, an important life lesson I've learned recently, and I have to thank you for it. When sleeping in a dry bathtub, plushies can double for cushioning, snuggling, non-flotation devices. I'm going to need more information about the sleeping in a dry bathtub. It depends on the size of the bathtub, but I can't imagine I would ever sleep in a dry bathtub or a wet bathtub.
Okay, refresh and let's spin.
Yes, ma'am.
Ooh.
35 entries. Okay.
Yeah.
You said so. Thorntrap with a thumbs up. Like, yes, I did do something. All right. Volume increased. Just the wheel. Let's spin it.
Kathleen.
Sorry, Kathleen.
Do you want to explain this is Wheel of You Lose?
This is Wheel of You Lose, everybody. I always
So
forget.
last person wins.
Yeah.
Last person left wins.
The Zen Ginger.
Ginger.
Take that, Zinni.
Dennis Christensen.
Dennis.
Cheryl Smith.
Sorry, Cheryl.
Shark Fin Adventures.
Shark Fin.
Garage Gills.
Garage Gills.
Geek BOI.
That was like right on the line.
It was. I feel like Koro's probably next just because of that. He's right there. Sorry, Koro.
Outside in Aquatics.
Not.
What do you have against
Kyle.
Koro?
That's the
height.
Because
wheel.
he's not as tall as he. Yeah.
I don't even remember what they said their heights were. There was so much discussion around it. All I remember was the obsession with it and not the actual outcome. Is there a way to add text about that stipulation that it's the Wheel of You Lose, the background? Just I definitely could. In fact, I feel like it was on the old wheel on the website. I could put a title.
Mhm.
I need to do that. I can just add it as an overlay on OBS easily. But like I'm gonna forget immediately, and I'm definitely not gonna do it tonight. So if it's not there next week or whenever we stream again, it's just because Zen forgot to remind me.
Malcolm Reynolds.
Same, Nancy. You got to remind me at just the right moment. Not too late, not too early. And I don't know when that moment will be. Sorry, Malcolm.
Crowntail Half Moon.
Crowntail.
Liquid Zoo. Only Fins.
Matt.
Scotty the Fish Freak.
Scotty the Fish Freak.
You don't have to worry about losing any more inches.
Just have the bot say you lose after it says their name. But then other people can't play Wheel of You Win, which is like much more efficient and the normal thing to do. Look at that. It's just sitting there on Coro again.
Daniel Velez.
Sorry, Daniel.
Fish frenzy addiction.
Was Eric here
Fish-
earlier when Annette was volunteering him to babysit everyone's kids at the Clash?
I don't think so. I think that was when I asked, where is Eric anyway?
Renee D. Queer.
Renee.
Bluefish.
Bluefish.
Linda Worth.
Linda.
I think Eric is being
Eric
quiet
Lyrock.
because he didn't
Because
bad.
you wanted to jinx him off the wheel, Jenna?
Yes.
Hell's bells. Now answer all of our questions.
Pets Corner.
Sleeping in a garden tub must be the equivalent of being in a California king. You ginned him, knee.
No, I
knee,
ginned
knit,
me.
Ginned knee. Knee. Sorry, Pets Corner.
Beta Aquatics.
Who should I jinx
Aquatics.
next?
I have to pick a new
Coro.
winner.
Coro's still on the wheel.
Dan is
Nah.
gonna win.
I'm gonna jinx.
Who's gonna win? You said.
Alishon. Oh, I said
Alishon?
Stan's gonna
Oh,
win. Alishon's getting jinxed.
Okay,
Okay.
Jenna, you have a guess?
I think Branson Lightcap is a little bit too confident that he's not pink.
Okay.
Eric says he's not watching any
Skipper's
kids now.
Aquariums.
Not even his.
Sorry, Skipper. Not our fault. We were rooting for other people to lose.
Butskats.
Rachel.
The 186 element.
186 element.
Whip's World.
Whip. Brenton has just the right kind of confidence that he will be a firm second place. It will bring him all the way to the end.
Stan Pittman.
Well, Stan did not win. You got a new winner in mind?
Removing clothes.
What if she picks
Coro.
herself?
It's gonna be Coro.
Okay.
That way he's close enough for me to go break into his house and steal it.
Mystery Snail Guardian.
Jenna,
Ah,
how dare you? I'll never forgive you for this.
Thorn Trap.
I couldn't deprive you of your chance to steal it.
Thorn Trap.
You just want me to commit crimes, I see.
Alicia Nez.
Goes Alshon.
Just remember, when I'm arrested, I'm gonna say Jenna told me to do it.
Monster Fish Gal.
Lori.
Oink Master Supreme
Ah.
Forever.
Sorry, Oinky. This would have been a great bathtub pillow for sure. It's very fluffy and squishy.
Aquarium Fantasy.
Henry. All right, final four. Coro. God, this is bullshit. SC Cathouse. Branton. Benjamin Peters. What is going on?
Benjamin Peters.
What? Sorry, Benjamin.
Coro Works.
Okay. I was gonna rage if Cathouse was off.
But it did
Sorry,
get Branton all the
Coro.
way to second.
I'm sorry it took so long, Coro, for you to be eliminated from the wheel. All right, Cathouse or Branton?
Branton like
I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Congratulations, Cathouse. Good.
But we have his address, right?
Yeah, we do.
Okay. So,
Nice.
congratulations. I'll be sending you your axolotl squishmallow.
And welcome in Aquafunk, and we are getting out of here. So
7 minutes over already.
yeah, pretty sure we'll be doing a wet your plants next week. Iffy on McStreamy because it's going to be the Friday night before we go to the Clash. I know, and that's not going to be available. We'll probably be extra sleep deprived ourselves and running around like chickens with their heads cut off and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, not sure what's going on with that, but we'll see when we see you. We'll for sure be streaming from the Clash. All four of us will be there. So 4 of us, as in Eric, who is in chat right now.
But he has children to watch when he's there.
He streams with his kids in front of him all the time.
Anyway, thank you everybody, and see you later. Bye.
Bye.